Hello there, my dear beautiful friends. Today we're going to do the Gothic doll makeup. So as you can see, I already did my base, and if you want to see how I did the foundation, the beautiful blush, contouring and everything, there are two other videos on this YouTube channel. They're either already there or subscribe because they're about to come out, not to miss out on them. Obviously like this video just to begin with because I look beautiful and I will highly appreciate it. Also comment something down below, share my videos everywhere. Check out in the description down below, there's links to two of my other YouTube channels, as well as to my TikTok and Instagram accounts. I'm sure you will find a lot of beautiful content there that you will highly appreciate, and yeah, I'm always happy for new people to join my accounts, my channels, to enjoy me in general. So, Gothic Halloween doll. The reason why I thought about the Gothic doll is because I did this blush so well. There's basically a Sephora haul unboxing going on. This is the size of the bag that I got. There's a bunch of garbage in it already because I opened a bunch of products already. I couldn't wait. And also in the two previous videos I tested the Fenty Beauty contour stick, which I picked out one of the darkest shades to hopefully chisel out these cheekbones, and it kind of worked out. But honestly, a darker foundation that's very full coverage might be better, or even concealer. The thing is that I'm so lazy, the contour stick is easier. Also the House Labs blushes that are balms, also the liquid blushes in the shade Watermelon and the Lilac one. I tested them out and I combined them with many other products. There's also new stuff on my TikTok as well that I didn't include in my YouTube videos, so go check that out as well. And so since these cheekbones are so beautiful and pink, finally my blush is there, because before I used to use this blush right here by Too Faced. It's awesome, I used it today as well. It's in the shade Candy Clouds. It smells divine, it's gorgeous, I love it. But the thing is that it's a powder, and so since I'm lazy, I usually just do my foundation, set it, and then put some, again, powder products, so bronzer, blush, highlighter, whatever. This time I went for liquids, so if you want to see that, check it out. And obviously my highlighter, let me touch it up because I just took a lunch break, and I feel like after I touched up with powder, as I told you in many of my previous videos, the highlighter tends to vanish into thin air no matter how much setting spray I use. By the way, I used a new setting spray. I tried it for the first time. If you want to know my first impressions on it, then obviously go check that out as well. This is, as always, my Sucks Fit Value fan brush that never fails me. And well, now I exaggerated a bit, but if I, for example, take my brush and kind of go over it a little bit to tone down a little bit the obvious highlighter, it kind of becomes more natural. But as you can see, the pink is still fully there, so it's awesome. So if you want to see the full thing that I did, go watch those videos. You'll enjoy them out, I promise. Now I want to focus on the eyes and the lips. Since the lips will probably take the longest to dry, because I know it's annoying, the lips are always like that. As soon as you take like a sip of whatever, even with the straw, half of your lip makeup is already gone. Unless you let half an hour go by for it to really dry, then it sticks for half a day for sure. If it has that claim, of course. So I was in Sephora yesterday night, and I spent like an hour there just looking for the lip liner that I needed, because basically I ordered online a whole bunch of stuff to be delivered to me the next day. And it got here, of course, but I got an email that some of the products were cancelled because there was no availability. And guess what? The only thing that I started this shopping for was the lip liner. I really wanted a good lip liner. and it didn't show up, like it wasn't available. And it was the one by Fenty Beauty, because I also saw this gorgeous Fenty Beauty. Now don't mind these marks, it's brand new. I have the packaging in the trash here. A pen exploded in my hand again, as always it explodes. These pens from Amazon, basically they're good, see, but the problem is that I store them upside down like that because they're comfortable to grab, but many of them exploded also. Some of that ended up here because I just touched it to take it out just now. It's in the shade purple, really beautiful. What's the shade name? Let's see if I can read that small. Gem and Eye. Gem, like gemstone. See this ruby? Gem and Eye. So this is a gorgeous, let me describe it for you, gorgeous thing for Halloween. It's perfect, literally, purple, pink plum, and the lip liner for it I just couldn't find. But this does dry down, so once you let it dry down, it's smudge proof, kiss proof, it's really good. So this one by Urban Decay was my only option because the color was the closest one to what I needed. Actually, I wanted the purple one from Fenty Beauty, but it wasn't available. So this by Urban Decay, 24/7, so it's long lasting, but it doesn't dry down as well as the House Labs pencils, for example. Then for Halloween, when we'll actually be going out, probably I'll film it the day of Halloween and then post it a couple of days later with the pictures that I took outside and stuff like that. I have a whole vision in mind. Please subscribe and still watch that video. It might be an inspiration for you as well next year, whatever. But it's gonna be not this dress. I ordered the dress from Skims, the Kim Kardashian's brand, and also some shapewear so that I look snatched and photoshopped in real life as well. And then I think I'll use just a simple eyeliner because I was doing test swatches yesterday on my hand of different lip liners, not lip liners, but like pencils that I have. These are House Labs by Lady Gaga. These, if you put them on your eyes, then you can cry, you can like rub your eye, it doesn't come off. It barely comes off with makeup remover. You really have to take like a shower with steam and like wash your face a couple of times for them to fully come off. But the thing is that if I put it on my hand like a swatch, I swatched everything on one hand and I swatched everything on the other. And on one hand I set it with this setting spray by Patrick Ta, right? Not Patrick Ta, what's his name? The one size, well, you know what I'm talking about. The makeup genius. So basically, yeah, the one size setting spray, I'm pretty sure everybody's familiar with it. For me, it's the first time trying it. The thing that I like about it is that it is like a setting, like like a hairspray. It doesn't have drops. For example, this spray I like much more in terms of how it makes my makeup look. The airbrush by Charlotte Tilbury, but the thing is that when you spray it on makeup that's done already, it leaves those droplets of liquid and it looks like little freckles, but it's not flattering at all. So I just mix it into my foundation, kind of spray my face while applying my foundation before I set it with powder, and that helps a lot. This is sprayed over top already many times, and let me come as close as I can. The pores are still there, but pores are pores, and I just can't help it. I do a lot of sports, and my pores, unfortunately, they're just. I'm sorry, my microphone. I don't know if you could hear me. My pores are just there. Like I can't help my pores, no matter what I do. And trust me, this is a good situation because I do too much sports, and I always have these open pores. I don't really care because after all, who cares? It looks fine. It's skin. Everybody has skin, right? And this is my foundation, concealer, whatever it is, set in there. Whatever. So, this lip liner. Let's start off with the lip liner. So what I want to do is I'll remove my lip balm from my lip. As you can tell, My natural undertone is purple because I'm very cool toned, which means pink, blue, reddish, yes, there's some redness. It's blue basically, but together it makes a nice purple plum basically, see? So this is my natural lip color. Natural, I just wiped it. This is just dark. So, what I want to do first is I want to take a Q-tip and spray maybe, I don't know, like Charlotte Tilbury, all of my setting sprays on it basically. Spray Charlotte Tilbury and then the one side, and then I'm gonna rub it on my lips while it's still wet. Hopefully this helps, because on Halloween I want my black lips to last forever. So, and because also I'm gonna be drawing stuff out of my here with the black eyeliner, so the lips have to stay black. So I might as well just draw my lips with the eyeliner, but that's gonna be in a different video when I actually get to do it. Right now I'm beyond excited to do this, and so I got a new, actually two of them, pencil sharpeners, because my it didn't break but doesn't work because something happened to it, something got stuck. So the Anastasia Beverly Hills sharpener, it opens on both sides like that, so I like to open the top and I sharpen, because it might look like it rolls up but it doesn't, just like the Lady Gaga pencils. This is the Urban Decay, and so I start sharpening. I just need to sharpen very little, so just very little, see? Then I have a little thing here where I drop the stuff on the sharpener. Now this is pretty sharpened. I want to bring you closer. I don't know how to do it, so I'll come closer, I guess. I have a mirror here as well. So where was it? Here. This is the setting spray thing. Hopefully it does something. I really want it to last forever. So let's, not forever, but I mean at least until tonight. I want to film more videos today. So. Look at how nice it's gliding so well after the setting spray thing. I might have discovered a new hack. Okay, so I don't know if I'm bringing close enough. Let's see. So the thing is, I have a Cupid's bow. So if I overline here on top, it's gonna be ridiculous. But right here, the skin is very flat, so if I overline, nobody's gonna notice. So contrary to what most people do, I don't overline in the center at all, I overline on the sides. So let's see how, like, the thing is that I have to get it symmetrical, so okay, it is looking pretty even to me, even though it took forever, really. Now what I'm gonna do, since I know this is gonna smudge and not dry down completely, I'll take a clean tissue paper and I'll blot it. And the thing is that I never use lip liners because I just hate the fact that they never fully dry down, and even if they do, they're not easy to use, they're not creamy enough, they don't add in there. But whatever, sometimes I can do it. Especially right now, I don't know if it's the collective energy or what happened, but I have this desire it's unexplainable. I just want to use a lip liner like crazy. Yeah, so the thing is with the lip liner, especially with the dark one, you want to connect here because otherwise it's gonna look bad. And these outer corners, they have to be the darkest and the center the lightest. This way your lips will look larger. So add more here and remove a little bit from the center. And if you mess up, you can always use a bit of foundation to go over. This is a trick that my grandmother told me. So first of all, your mascara, if you like apply a layer or two and then add a tiny bit of setting powder, a loose setting powder or whatever, even a compact setting powder, a little bit, like onto your lashes, and then add another layer, it's gonna be super lengthening. And about the lips, the same thing kind of, but more with the beauty blender stuff. With the, you know, doing this should help it to set, hopefully. Now let me spray it. I think it went in my eyes. And the center, I kind of want to take this setting thing, the other side of it, because this one I already used. A bit of setting spray. Both of them, obviously. And kind of go in the center a bit. And reveal more of my natural lip, because this thing right here, then it won't show up at all if I completely cover my lips with this dark lip liner, because it's kind of a bit sheer, but it does set at least fully. So my goal now is to make sure that this lip liner sets, because otherwise it's going to be just disrupting the formula underneath and not letting the Fenty Beauty, whatever it is, liquid lipstick, gloss, call it whatever you want, lip tint it's called, set properly. Okay, see what's happening here? Something's happening for sure, I'm not sure what. I'm gonna resharpen the pencil and go over the very perimeter contour outer edge of the lips once again. Okay, so I did a mistake on one side, then I did one on the other, and trying to even it all out. Now my lips look like they've been injected with all of the fillers at once, basically. But they look beautiful. Let's see if, to me in the mirror they look even. I don't know about on camera, to me it looks like this is larger for some reason. But in the mirror they look exactly the same, so who cares at the end of the day, really? You know that filter on Instagram that enlarges your lips? I just wanna try it on with these lips and see how much larger they get. No joke, really, I want to see if they're gonna get even larger. I feel like if I don't stop here and now, my perfectionism is gonna make my lips larger than my face. So I'll stop. One more stroke though. Remove just a little bit of it. Okay, let's set it. Let it set. In the meantime, I'll touch up my, where is my powder? I'll touch up my skin that's shining through already Look, honestly, this one size setting spray, it might be great as a waterproof thing, even though I didn't test it out as a waterproof thing at all. But it still makes my skin shine. Like, it doesn't prevent it from shining, whereas the Charlotte Tilbury one does. But like, I can only use it underneath. So I don't know. I didn't find the perfect one yet in terms of setting sprays. The touch of primer, it's good. It definitely helps, but it's not like it's gonna eliminate all of your pores instantly. You know what I mean? Okay, so I'm gonna touch up and we'll do the eyes. Hey guys, so I just touched up my wonderful blush here, intensified it even further. So I took the two products that I used in the previous videos, which are the House Labs blush balms in the shade Watermelon and Lilac, but I also added the Charlotte Tilbury liquid lipstick in the shade Ruby Blur, and I mixed them all on my hand, then buffed them out with a beauty blender and buffed them on my cheeks. Then I sprayed again with the one size setting spray, and then topped it off with the highlighter by Arian Beauty, the Miss Mercury, to really bring that gothic look. Now I want to put this on, which is my new purchase by Fenty Beauty, the liquid lipstick, lip stain, whatever it is, in this beautiful shade Gem and Eye, which is a beautiful plum purple. Now you don't want too much product, obviously, and I'm gonna bring my mirror a bit closer so you can see, and just a little bit over the lips because it's gonna be drying for a while. By the way, the eyebrows, I did them off camera for this video, but I filmed it for TikTok, so on TikTok you'll find exactly how I did these brows. Okay, so now I'm gonna be applying it real carefully. I'll try to show you. See, I already applied here. So you see what it's doing, basically the lip liner by Urban Decay. Where is it? I showed it to you before, right? Yeah, it's slipping out of my hands. It's really hard to find stuff because my table is full of this stuff. But what it's doing is the lip liner, it's just intensifying it and it's making it look darker. By the way, again, I'll repeat that a pen exploded in my hand, as always, because I write things down a lot, so don't mind that. But in the center, it's showing up as a very beautiful plum purple juicy color, kind of the same color as on my cheeks right now. And the reason why I added more, like, I just didn't mix the House Labs shades, because the light lilac, yes, it's supposed to make the neutral red more cool toned, which is what I need, but I really wanted purple, and so I added this, which is a very, very cool tone with a purple undertone, liquid lipstick basically. And since I mixed them all together, it kind of doesn't matter whether it's a lipstick. These are a lip, not lip, but cheek and lip, I'm forgetting the name, balms, yeah, right, so it's the same thing really. And plus, if you set it with the setting spray, and they are self-setting kind of, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so look, this is perfect. Now all that's missing are the eyes, and I really hope that this video doesn't get too long. I will probably include in the beginning of the video the fact that I'll put some timestamps in the description down below. I'll just write it on the screen in the beginning in case you want to skip to the eyes right away, because right now I'm about to do the eyes. And let me just touch up the brows a couple more times because I'm going for a photo shoot, for my Halloween photo shoot. This is not my Halloween look. This is just pre-Halloween, you know, like, People do a bunch of looks. The week before Halloween, they do one or two looks every single day. So I might as well do one look at least before Halloween. For Halloween, it's gonna be something different. But this is the Gothic doll. Gothic doll, I googled it just for curiosity, and guess what I found? It's always a huge emphasis on the eyes, and it's a bunch of black on the eyes, which is not what I want. So first of all, look at me. I'm blonde, I'm a doll. Yes, this is a Gothic dress. I got it off of a website called Doll's Kill, which is great. You can find all sorts of Gothic things, but I really am not a huge fan of their clothing, except that this dress I really like. I got it both in pink and in purple. In purple, I already filmed the video, it's on my channel, you might see, you might want to watch it, I mean, because it's nice. And in that video, I tried to cover a huge pimple with the world's most full coverage foundation. Check it out so you can see, find out for yourself how it went. I don't even know. Like for some people it might be great, for some people it might be not so great. But in case you find it to be good enough, at least better than what you currently have to cover your pimples, then give it a try. It's not that expensive. The links are in the description down below to the products that I use. And the world's most full coverage foundation is $20 on Amazon. The thing is that they have a wide shade range in the sense that they have from the lightest to the darkest skin tone, but the amount of shades is like almost 30. It's not a lot. So you have to buy a couple of shades. I bought 2. And it makes my perfect skin tone. Here the neck is dark because I did a bunch of contouring, but overall, it matches my skin tone perfectly. You just need to see like your undertone and find it. I got the lightest cool tone shade, and then I got the medium skin tone, but the pinkiest one, and I mixed them in equal parts, and it's perfect for me. Now these lips look like they're dark and black, but they're purple. Purple and plum, and juicy and beautiful. Now, hopefully they fully dried down by the way this I found it underneath a pile of stuff. This is the Urban Decay lip liner 24/7. The shade is Hex. So again, magic and stuff like that. I have a channel about astrology and tarot. It's in Russian because I find there's more demand from the Russian-speaking audience for these kind of videos, but I really want, and I am tempted to start a channel just like that in English, also because I script all of my horoscopes in English. It's just that it's easier for me. It's easier because I might be Russian by origin, I might speak Russian perfectly, but it's just easier for me to talk like fast and fluently in English because that's what I do most of the time. So if you'd like to see it, please support me, write it in the comments. Like even if a couple of people write it in the comments, I'll do it. Even if nobody writes it in the comments, I'll still do it. Now excuse me for my like a bit of a scattered way of talking right now, but I can't wait to finish this video. So the Ultra Lavender eyeshadow palette by Morphe has all of the purple shades, all purple, which my skin undertone is purple, so that's why I always use this, like most of the time I use this. So, and Morphe shadows, they might be cheap, but they have so many pros because first of all, they are high quality enough. For the price you get, it's a steal of a deal, okay? And plus, it's not like a very expensive eyeshadow that you buy, there's little pigment, but as soon as you put it on, it's like a bad powder and brings out wrinkles that you didn't even know you had. This doesn't do it. The thing is that you have to layer it, and you have to be careful because it's hard to smudge it. Like once you put it, it's there without any primer even. If you use a primer, for example, eyeshadow primer, then the pigments really shine through, but in general they're really good. And they have a wide range of colors, so I feel like it's a great choice. Sometimes I do purchase something luxury bougie, but I always kind of regret it. James Charles, the painted neutral palette that he came up with, that one I really want to purchase. It's just that I already spent a bunch of money on Sephora. I bought some stuff from Skims, Kim Kardashian's brand, for Halloween, so I want to wait till Black Friday. I wanted to wait for Black Friday to purchase everything basically, but I couldn't resist for Halloween. So now I'm gonna start off with the eyeshadow that I already prepared here. So here's this is the brush for the painted Create paints. I purchased the bundle of metallic ones because I'm interested in something that stays on my eye, doesn't disrupt anything, that's just perfect. It's a miracle of a formula. But I wanted to shine like right here, because all of the eyeshadow that shines, that's very light right here in the inner corner, that I really need it there to be light and shiny, whichever makeup I do, because otherwise it's just, it looks ugly on me personally. Okay, so I'm really happy that he came out with it. About the matte formulas, I'm not sure. I'll get them probably at Black Friday, because I still want to experiment to do a smoky eye with them, because I know it's going to be long lasting. And plus, if you do kind of like manipulate the formula well enough and you kind of smudge it well, you end up with a perfect smoky eye, and it's gonna last forever. So if you follow me already, you might know that this, I'm gonna wash my hands again later. So this is my favorite brush ever for eyeshadow. I don't know where I got it from. There's like a little mark here. I don't remember. I can't recall. Okay, and I just fixed a little bit here the foundation and stuff, because I was blowing my nose and it was coming off, so I just fixed it a little bit, but it's okay. And I fixed the lips because I used the paper towel as blotting paper basically. Reapplied a bit of lip liner and a bit more of the Fenty Beauty, my gorgeous dear lip stain that I love. Now we have to accomplish the same intensity, if not even more, on the eyes without it being ridiculous. Okay, so if I look here at this eyeshadow palette, the color that stands out to me the most is this purple, then obviously black, stuff like that. But I personally, if I think of a doll and I have to achieve the look of a doll, right, I'm gonna go for the white eyeliner. I already sharpened it. My House Labs, this one, if you cry it doesn't come off and stuff like that, in the waterline here, and then exaggerating up to the lower lash line and down to the lower lash line, and on top black. And then from there I'm gonna build the eyeshadow. So let me wash my hands so I'm clean and wait. So the Gothic doll thing is that I just like it like this in person, but on camera the eyes really need to be very dramatic. So okay, let's start with the waterline here, the white. And even with my eyes closed, I'm already outlining the circular doll shape here. Well, I really need to focus to do it properly. Right here like that. And in my upper waterline until the middle, because it's my personal feature that this inner center of the eye, from the center to the inner corner, it has to be light, and so that it brings it forward visually in this darker. Otherwise, it's just it looks ugly on me, but on other people it might be different. You can already see, and I'm bringing it outwards like that because you have to exaggerate somehow for the doll look, right? And these pencils that are like they last forever, basically they're hard to wash off even. They're a bit rough on the skin when you're applying them, unfortunately. The creamier ones, the formula doesn't stay long at all. Like it's not even smudge proof. So there's no gain without some discomfort in this case. That's okay. It's just the waterline. It's just a couple of strokes. It's kind of unpleasant though. It's a little bit rough on the skin, I'll be honest. And even this like section of the eye, I'm making it white as well to make the eyes visibly larger. Here as well, I'm putting it there because white is really the brightest thing that you can put right here to again make the eye visibly larger. This is just so annoying. It's taking forever. This pencil, unfortunately, it's just too rough on my skin and I have to keep sharpening it. It's quite annoying, honestly. It's really, like it's barely there. Look what a piece fell out with me just sharpening it. Okay, let's see if maybe the spoolie on the other end can help. I like take this piece, try to do it with the spoolie. Will it show up better? Because it's showing up on my hand, it's just not showing up on the waterline. Yeah, now it's showing up. Okay, so you really have to warm up the product in your hands if you want it to show up. Otherwise, it's just lost cause, honestly. I get that it's a great product because it doesn't go anywhere, but it's so hard to get it on. And her shimmer formulas are much easier to work with. They're still not going anywhere, but they just glide on so easily, it's just crazy. But unfortunately, her lightest shade that has shimmers is silver, and I need white. There you go, see that? Now it's there. It doesn't irritate the waterline whatsoever. Problem is that it's just hard to get it in there. I honestly think that it's a great product, but it really needs a lot of perfecting in terms of me being able to just use the pencil itself and not the spoolie on the other end, the little mini brush. It's just a waste, come on. House Labs, it has so much potential. It's so revolutionary in the makeup world, but unfortunately there's a long way to go to get it where the original idea was, I guess. And I'm pretty sure they're working on it, so I will keep an eye on them for as long as I can, really, because I'm a huge fan of Lady Gaga, and I'm a huge fan of what she's coming up with in terms of makeup. But there's a bit like of improvement that needs to be done. So this is what I wanted to do just by gliding the pencil. Okay, we wasted 20 minutes just to try to get this white on my waterline, which is just crazy. Okay, this is what I wanted to see just by gliding the pencil on. Listen, I really like the idea, but it needs a lot of improvement, let's just be honest. It's great, but the way that I had to actually make it work, plus it's not like it's disrupting the formula of my foundation underneath or anything, but it's physically scrubbing it off. So yeah, great long lasting formula. Really unfortunate the fact that I had to scrub myself, basically give myself a scrub to apply it. At least it's on now, so. Okay, so basically what happened is that I took a break for a second and ended up falling asleep for like 3 or 4 hours. Look at how well my makeup held up. I touched it up here and there, but it's still like it's there. It was looking maybe better when I woke up than it looks now, because I really tried to touch it up well, but I mean, I still feel like it's gonna be good for the photo shoot, and I'd like to finish this video. So I was thinking, let's do the black pencil by House Labs, which, let me just tell you, these pencils, they had to work better on them because they might be very like waterproof and stuff, but they're really hard to apply. So false lashes here, drawing these lashes. See, nothing is happening. Okay, so if nothing is happening, then I might as well either take a pencil that works or just straight up the eyeliner. Let's just do that, like the Korean people do, or wherever that. Maybe it's the Chinese makeup. See, like I'm drawing these lashes because it's really hard to like put your mascara on the bottom lashes and have the effect of long, beautiful lashes. So this is what I'm gonna do here. I really don't care at this point. So. This is a literal eyeliner here. So I'm just surprised at how precise I was with that just now. Okay, so now let me take the Clay Paints by James Charles. I'm gonna take the silver and the rose gold shade, Mother of Sterling, and I'll mix them on my hand real quick. Okay, and the rose gold one as well. And I'll use the brush to mix them in equal parts, kinda, because the rose gold shade itself is really nice, but it doesn't have enough sparkle as the silver does, and the silver looks too artificial. This is an elf brush that I got off of Amazon for like $2. Concealer brush, whatever. It's it's good. It's good enough, more than good enough to apply these create paints. So now I'm gonna go on my lid. Look at that. How much better could you wish for? And I have to look a bit closer in the mirror. What I'm doing here. Kind of cut the crease with them and do this little like circle right here, like a doll eye, going into the inner corner a bit as well. And then whatever I failed to do with this House Labs pencil, the white one, I'm gonna just do the create paint, which is eye safe, so let's just do that. So easy, so fast. Should have literally just done that. One thing is that you have to be careful with these paints because they dry down quickly. So if you want to do both eyes, you have to do a quick job, basically. If you're doing it for the first time, I would say mix up some for one eye, blend it out well, and then mix for the other eye as well. I'm working quickly, so I don't care. I already used them a couple of times. By the way, if you want to see me review these paints and do it for the first time, there's a video on my channel already, so you can just go and watch it. I'm pretty sure you're gonna enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. The reason why I'm smudging like that with my hand is to blend it out, basically. Okay, and on top I'm gonna do the eyeshadow. So much easier, oh my god, so much easier. That's just crazy how much easier this is. But literally, I'm done. No, I'm just kidding. Of course I'll do the top dark stuff as well right now. So I'll let these dry. It literally takes 5 minutes maximum. And then I'll go in with the eyeshadow here and the eyeliner on top as well. And then mascara, and then I think I'm done. Okay, so now I'm taking the Fenty Beauty How Many Carats, that's the shade, the Diamond Bone highlighter, on a clean finger, and I'm rubbing against it very well, and I'm putting it over top. To really make it super sparkly, because that's what I'm going for, obviously, as always. That's what I usually do. Just because otherwise it just doesn't look good on me. I don't know why. This is the most enhancing of my natural features look. I really rub it to warm up the product. Did you see that difference just now? It's just crazy what it does. It's so fantastic. Wow. And it looks wet, but it is dry, so it's fantastic. And when you have such a sparkly base underneath, the shimmers that are super soft, by the way, they're so nice. They just look so good, they look even better. Okay, I wish I could put this on my bottom waterline, but I can't because game powder will disrupt the whole thing. You know what I can do? Maybe like the tip of my finger, I can just go here. Not on the lips themselves, because I really want to keep them dark. Like here a little bit. I just kind of like that look. Okay, and now we have to do the eyeshadow. So my favorite eyeshadow brush. My hands are still dirty because pan exploded in my hands. Now, I see a bunch of nice colors. So this one right here, it's a super dark purple. I need to look in the mirror because otherwise I can't determine. Yes, it's gonna be a mix of these two. This is like a more vibrant dark purple. This is a very muted, it's still a purple. It looks gray, but it's purple. This is dark brown. There's no black here, but it's fine because I'll do the black with eyeliner. So okay, so I'll start with the darkest one, the one in the corner. I'm picking it up on the brush, and then I like to go on the palm of my hand. For some reason, it's just better than here. And I really put it into the brush, as you can see, because this way I avoid any fallout. I even blow on it afterwards. Then I want to make sure that my hands are pretty clean, because I need to lift up my lid a little bit and go into my lash line from the center of the eye and outwards here to sculpt the eyeliner, kinda. That, see? And then just continue here and up. I'll pick up more. I really want to pack it on there. Hope there's no fallout. See, it's already like coming together. And I'm gonna do the cat eye shape, so going a little bit into the crease like that. Literally. That. See, it's like a triangle shape. And then only blend upwards. Otherwise, if you go too much in, it's gonna, too much in here, it's gonna make your eye visibly smaller. You want it to be larger. You want to make it look as if your crease is not here where it actually is. It's a bit higher. So this is my crease. Yeah, I mean, could even like go a little bit like that and even higher. And that's the base, basically. I'll do the same thing on the other eye. See this eyeliner shape already? It's perfect. Could literally take and draw eyeliner over the top of this. This trick, I think I never saw it like anywhere, so I feel like I came up with it. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but as far as I know, it's my trick. So if I were you, I would subscribe to my channel, because I'm pretty sure you're gonna learn a lot, and you know, to enhance your natural features even better and more efficient. You know what I mean? And the reason why I like this brush is basically because like this, like flat like that, it's easy to do this part. Then when you want to draw a thin line, you turn it like that and it's thin. And kind of like a little bit sideways, it does the eyeliner thing. So it's just perfect. If you find a brush like that, it's a long concealer brush, like a standard size concealer brush. But I really don't know where I got it from. I seriously don't know. I've had it for years now. Uh, it's just that, if you look at places like Saks Fifth Avenue, I'm pretty sure that you'll find good brushes there, because whichever brush I bought from there ended up being a good one. The one that the ones that I kept. Now the ones that I didn't keep, that I didn't like, that's a different question, but I already forgot about them, so I can't really say much about those. You have to look for the shape of the brush that you like. And again, the makeup brushes, you keep them for years, so even if they do cost a bit much, it's fine. Unless, of course, you're using them for create paints, which they get like, they're stiff, like that. See, they're super stiff. In that case, I get the cheap elf ones, because it really doesn't matter. As long as it's a brush, the shape is right, and it's fine. Okay, so I did the cat eye, everything is good. If I were to put on mascara right now, it will be already a great look. But I want to bring it to the next level. So first of all, let me even out everything. And then I need to take a fluffy brush, fluffy like this, pretty big. And I'll take this, the one next to it. So I've been using this shade in the Ultra Lavender palette by Morphe. It's called Switched Off. It's literally in the corner. Now the one next to it is more vibrant, same kind of thing. It's kind of like the one that I just used as the shade of my lip liner and the shade of my, well, if you compare them, it's actually very close. The shade of the lip gloss, lip stain, whatever you want to call it, is kind of like this. See? So the lip liner is kind of like this. It shows up a bit darker and more purple. So yeah, that's exactly what I was trying to replicate. And the deep berry, which, look, I'll show you once again. Okay, look at this. You put it on, and it's kind of like, it's dark purple. Okay, it's purple. Then once you take and like, let's see, smudge it. This. The color is very similar to the one on my cheeks. So, but I wasn't going for a monochromatic look. I was going for eyes and lips that match more or less, and then the cheeks that are a tiny bit pinkier, tiny bit more doll-like. Again, look at my dress. It's a doll party, Gothic doll party for Halloween. And I just reapplied a bit more, because I feel like the more I keep reapplying, after it dries down, the longer it's gonna last. So with this fluffy brush, I'm sorry, I don't know where I left off because I got distracted. I'm gonna take this very vivid, it's called the shade, again, I just showed you what it is. Okay, right here it is. See, it's like nice. It kind of matches, yeah, it matches perfectly. Come on. So I'm gonna take on the fluffy brush and like do this. This is what they do when they paint, like actual artists, and they used to paint a lot. When I was a child, I still paint sometimes. I never find the time to do the things that I actually like. That's fine. To avoid any fallout, and I also blow on it, because if you just pick it up and then boom boom like that, you're just getting rid of most of the product. Then what's the point? It's a waste, right? And here on top, see what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna blur this very geometrical shape that I did for the cat eye, going even later on here, and it blurs. This technique I use kind of with every look, but this time, since I've been such a perfectionist, I feel like I did it even better. Now if you wanted to, you could add even a lighter shade of purple or even pink and fit it in here somehow. And I even extend it a little bit, because again, Gothic doll, so doll is fine. Now I'm gonna pick up the same thing again, because you want the same amount of pigment, right? Twice, maybe, or even 3 times. Keep blending. blow on it so you don't get any fallout. And then in very lightly, don't press it, very lightly in circular motions. Where's that other brush? I'll reinforce the shape here. I feel like I could do a bit more intense. Here as well. Let me pick up more of that shape because clearly there's not much on the brush left. Now I could leave it like that without any eyeliner, but I feel brave today, so I'll attempt an eyeliner. Now here you see I lowered my crease way too much. See if there's any more of those create paints left. Just a little bit, because I literally just need a little bit here to like bring it a bit up. See, it's a bit too low. They already dried down, so basically just literally removing some of that eyeshadow. And of course I need to reapply because the shimmers went over. And it's very important that you pay attention to what you are using as a shimmer, as something that glows versus something matte. Because the stuff that's matte is gonna give you structure, it's gonna be less, it's gonna make the area where it's placed smaller. In fact, I use a very high contrasted type of thing because I do dark colors always matte and light colors always the shimmery, glittery, dewy, shiny, whatever you want to call it, because that's the whole point. Like, bring the inner corner forward and the outer corner backwards. Now with a clean finger, just to smooth this transition here, you can see, and I'm very tempted honestly, take a lighter lilac, lighter purple with the lilac on that same brush where I have this plum kind of shape, and I think, I don't know which one, but this color is just calling my name, but it's a bit like, it's not right, I don't know if it's right, so I'll just go with this pink is nice, but it's not it. This color right here definitely, and just a little touch of that. And I'll mix them on top of my hand because I don't have any space left. It's giving corpse this deadly color, which suits me the best. My undertone, my skin undertone is so lilac because it's purple, but then I'm also very light toned. The skin tone is very light. So. And since this is more of a fantasy look, it's Halloween, if you bring it a bit outwards, beyond where normal eyeshadow would go, you're gonna make it even better, I guess, even more artistic. So I just got these Create paints again, just a little dot. I'll mix them in again, and by mistake I squeezed some gold, but I'm not using gold right now. Gold and purple, they do go well together, but gold is a color that doesn't suit me. So just a little bit, because this stuff already dried down, there's nothing can possibly work there. I'm gonna recut the crease just ever so slightly, because see here, it's just too low, the purple is too low. See, it's already better. Otherwise, what kind of a doll am I if I have this low crease here? It has to be a perfect circle. Now, you see what I did here with the eyeshadow? It's kinda an eyeliner already, right? But I feel brave enough to go over this with a bit of eyeliner. At least a little bit, like a thin line, and then I can apply mascara and then I'm basically done. And obviously I'm helping myself with the darkest eyeshadow brush to correct the imperfections and go over it. Very little, but it will help once the mascara is on, obviously, to have the same black, like mascara eyeliner here to like really bring depth to this whole thing in the eye. Okay, and the last step will be to take my pinky right here at the Diamond Bomb How Many Carats highlighter by Fenty Beauty, and just put a tiny little bit here right under my eyebrow arch. Notice the difference? To mimic what I have going on my eyelid. This way it pulls it all together. And it looks like there are shimmers all over the place, whereas in fact the crease, it's so matte, like it looks like there might be shimmers there, yeah, but come on, the base is all matte. Whereas here the base is dewy, here the base is skin-like. Here the base is super matte. And what I did with my eyeliner is I kept like putting it on and blending with this brush and on until I feel like I achieved perfect symmetry. Better than that, it hardly gets, really. If you ever used eyeliner, you'll probably know what I'm talking about. One more stroke here. I mean, it's not like it's changing anything really. Like, come on, I already did such a great job, so I'll just leave it where it is now, and looks okay to me. So let me just go over my liquid blush just a tiny bit. So it really is at the temples, because that's the doll look. And a bit of highlighter, Arian Beauty Miss Mercury on top. And then my normal, by normal I mean powder, Too Faced blush. Just a tiny bit right here to like hug the apples of the cheeks. And even here, who cares at this point? And you know what? Actually, I'm gonna take this brush and take like a shade that's close to my blush. Again, same shade. I'll mix it a little bit here, and actually let me just take the blush itself, okay? Right, there it is. I'll mix all the powders and just add a tiny drop of color here. To bring it more to life, to like blend it into my skin more. I feel like it's been doing great. So yeah, now I just have to put on mascara, and I'm gonna be using the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. I'll curl my lashes and then do the trick with the hair dryer that I showed in another video, so go watch it, subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment something down below please, it really helps the algorithm, and share my videos everywhere so that people get to see them, especially sharing with people who you think are going to be interested in makeup or stuff like that, even with your best friend, like it will really help me, truly. And the bottom lash application, since we're already here actually, and I'll do that last, so I'll come back to you in a second and then we'll see the final result. So see you in a moment. Okay, so I blow dried my lashes with the coolest and the highest in strength heat, like the coolest heat setting and the strongest in terms of like how much it blows with the hair dryer my eyelashes, from like pointing it from the bottom up like that, and it makes a world of difference. And that I did twice. So I applied once, blow dried once, applied twice, blow dried twice, and now the final touches, because they're dry mostly, so I'm just gonna put it wherever I feel like there should be a bit more of it. The outer corners, it's always the outer corners, because if you're not using false lashes, it's always going to be the outer corners. And then I'm gonna go to the bottom lashes, but before I go to the bottom lashes, I wanna reinforce my eyeliner strokes here to really make it look like lashes. So again, I'm using the very tip of it. Okay, and now try to put some mascara on the very tips of my bottom lashes. See what happens. I'm scared. And I'm gonna take the silver one because it clearly works better than the white one. And yes, so I feel like I touched up my lips. I did my eyelashes. They're very theatrical, like a doll. But you tell me if it's not a gothic doll. Here, look at this dress. It's fantastic. I mean, I'm gonna try to wear a wig as well, but I feel like with this hair, it's even more of a doll in the sense of a gothic doll, really. And you can see my highlighter better because the wig would cover it up. But anyway, Okay, you guys, thank you very much for watching. I already did everything. My eyelashes are looking great, everything else as well. I am ready to take some photos, I can't wait. Please subscribe to this channel, share these videos everywhere, all of my videos, and follow me on all of my social media accounts as well as my other YouTube channels as well. The links are in the description down below. I highly appreciate it. I truly love your support, your comments, your shares, your likes, and everything absolutely help me to keep this channel growing. I apologize if my videos are that long, but I really put every effort possible to really make it clear to you what I'm doing with my makeup, and I really want to be helpful, not just, there with the entertainment. I'm actually into makeup and into beauty and into manipulating your appearance into your best version of yourself possible, if you want to call it that way. Call it whichever way you want, but I'm really trying hard, and I hope that the timestamps were helpful. So again, thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned on my TikTok. There are some parts that I didn't include in this video, but that are part of this makeup as well. And obviously stay tuned for other makeup videos. I truly hope I'll be able to make a video of my Halloween get ready with me and stuff like that. I'm also gonna be showing you how I prepare my wig. I have it ready here, but it's going to be a different video, a different topic. Okay, so yeah, thank you very much for watching. I truly hope you enjoyed this gothic doll makeup look. I love you very much, and I wish you all the best. Thank you for watching. Bye.